Hello, wonderful people, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, we are here in, what was it called? Pla Enni, or whatever. But yeah, let's see what's gonna go on here. You will offer your patronage to our people too, yes? Yes. Let's see, perhaps you can begin with Marn O's. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Vobert. With the knights gone, however, Marn O's has had no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Okay, let's go check them out. Okay, let's see what Marn O's wants. 1182, 1183, 1184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Oh, damn. Who? What? Where? Wait, you're immortal. Who's that? Well met, yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to a right new mo. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please give their legs and your patronage to me. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I got the moss fungus legs. Let's see. Can we get some voice acting at some point? Probably not. Ah, you're returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope. There are tools of my trade, lest you wonder. Used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. How many moss fungus legs will you give? You can have as many as I got. Two moss fungus legs as befits the work. To have neither more nor less is nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability, too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay me with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Okay. Marn O's shop is open for business. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest Ease Geo for yonder. Oh, they look so sad, man. Judging from your equipment displaying you're no stranger to battle, I believe Iskio will have something to offer you. Oh, they all look so sad, man. Oh, that's just a mender. Okay. What? Nice. Okay. Let's go talk to them. Oh, that looks so sad, man. Spore Sweeper. To have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it pleases you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We will tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now, you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Okay, let's do that. Alrighty, we're back. You've already removed the flame spores. How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. Oh man, okay, let's go. Minfilia was watching me while I removed those mushrooms or whatever. Wasn't spying on you or anything. I've just finished my task and I should go and report back. That's odd. Let's go back. Alrighty, we removed the mushrooms. Ah, you are returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Yes. Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses for a little while at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again, it reminds me of the old days. Fair every day. I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for man's patronage. Back then the castle wasn't called Liegia. The Wobertites built it and they named it Grünes Licht. Can pull out the German now. It was the last bastion in the struggle against sin eaters, and now they're gone, all of them, nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you for a fitting price, of course. Nice. Isgio's shop is now open for business. Now, will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Vidlad? Oh man. They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up. Yeah, but I'm the one doing all the tasks, no? I mean, it's not like they're actually doing anything for me right now. The lawless ones. Man, so far I've just been doing stuff for them, so who's actually the patron here? Well, you would be my patron. But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares. Who are the lawless ones? They're Numu like us, except they've turned their backs on our values, cause cursed without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time cowarding and making nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon and dropped me off my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. That I have to pay for, probably. Excuse me, Laura, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you and help in what little way I can. You're welcome to join. Yeah. I can protect her, don't worry. Thank you so much. I like her. Little Minfilia is cute. The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Collard's Chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you could bring as many back as possible. Alrighty, let's go. Alrighty, we're here with Minfilia. Let's see what she has to say. Father Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside and sure enough it was milling with Numu. They looked none too friendly. If Frankert were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Laura. Alright. Let's go. Alrighty, we made it. We have the invisible ink.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
Porxies were more frightening. Like, they look so cute, like little piggies. But their screams when they see you, like, it's scary, man. Glad you're safe too. I see you use daggers. You don't need to worry about me. I want to talk about her daggers. She's gonna be like, oh, Fingrid showed me.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilias before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia. Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together, to the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted.
Like, that's the thing. I really hope he sees Minfilia as, like, the OG one, as, like, a little sister or whatever, and not, like, in a romantic way, because that would be so disgusting if he was like, oh, I want this little girl to be my old girlfriend because, you know, she kinda is, but she kinda isn't. Like, what the fuck, man? Disgusting. Pedophilia at its finest.
I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something, or bring you to someone, or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach.
Oh, that's something.
What is that?
I guess it's Titania.
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
Bruh!
Come. Come and play with us.
Why is this a fucking horror game now? I have a weak heart.
It came from the castle.
I get scared so easily. Stop it. Oh man. Now I know why I skipped the cutscenes. What the fuck? I don't want to go in there. I know the Titania fight,
This
but
is
what
everything
the
I
fuck
have.
is that?
Please see it delivered to the Nemo.
What are you gonna do? I'm gonna
I'll
go in
bear
there.
word to Thancred and the others.
Oh, okay. Oh, aren't they there too? Okay, let's go. I calm down. Alrighty. Mercy, Your Majesty. We had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Yes, there you go. I collected the same amount of ink as Minfilia. What the hell? Yes, this is the ink and almost all of it too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. Nice. Well, you had Division 2. Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time, we've ignored it, but we can't do so forever. Yeah, that's why I'm here. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for returning me with... reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked. I will give you the service I promised. Nothing up my sleeve, and voila, may it serve you well. You've read tickets. Thanks. Elder's answer. There's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder with Ink returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Let's go. Alrighty, here we are. Oh. There you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you will gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Finally. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. But on the matter of the stone scepter, during our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust our fate to you. Good choice. Take it, the stone scepter of New Moon. Yay! This makes 3 relics, 1 more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Finally. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader upon Ilmek's founding arose as ruler of all Fae folk to bring order to our righteous kind. In our turn, we Fae folk render our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Okay. Oh dear, is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge and none here would blame you for it, you're welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you were comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy and their nuncle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine, do you hear? Not yours and not Fuad's. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce her will wish they hadn't. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro's safekeeping and their settlement, Wallachdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Amaro are unlike others, those which thou hast heretofore encountered. Owing to the peculiarity of evolution, they are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have with the Fae folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wallachdorf, seek out the largest of the Amaro. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic. Probably have to do like 10,000 quests again before I get that stupid scepter. Okay, let's go. Alright, we are in Waldekdorf and we have to talk to the enormous Amaro, which is probably the leader. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Set to all. Probably. Arbert? Nope. Do I sound like a dude? Maybe, actually. I do have quite a deep voice. I don't look like a dude. Oh, forgive me, I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you alright? You desired the crystal shoes. Did you may confront the Light Warden? Yes. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly, return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. But it's about saving the world, man. It's harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, this is the first time thou hast set foot here. It would behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reason for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid you seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of a greeting. So, yeah, I have to run around again and do stuff. Nice. Let's go. Alright, so I had to pet some Amaros, and they talked about how they were, like, you know, with those little birds, whatever. They were like, pets or whatever. The spirit into the hearts of the Amaro, I take it. Yes. Then thou canst not choose to but see the intense and abiding love they bear for man. It is out of concern for our welfare, not scorn, that Seto seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet confronting their king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. God, reading Uriochi's stuff is really hard. Resounding roar. Lura, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of saying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that the worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds, spoken in earnest. Thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Let's do it. Hello. Let's talk. I'm stronger than you think. You have spoken with my brethren. Then you see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die, not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us, even once, fills our heart with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. This is something I must do. I'll win, don't worry. And I will win. Otherwise I can't continue the game. What am I to make of such declarations? Well, I can tell you the stuff that I did. Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer meant to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fae folk to change. In order to obtain the other relics, you will already have paid the due price. No more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? Save the world, to keep a promise to my friends, to do what no one else can. What did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well, you may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin Eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared and meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends that you may slay them. Okay, let's do it. I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous. A mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the chicks. But come, we began at your signal. Yeah, let's do it. Ready then? Very well. Let's go. Okay, well, that was easy breezy. You made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Wallachdorf. Let's go. Alrighty, we're back with Big Dragon. By the ease with which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I will require time to think, and if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. Again, memento of a friend. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. Of course. A while ago, I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Longmere Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fuad, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen that what you are capable of, perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I will accept that it is gone forever. Let's go. Alrighty, we got the medallion. Ah, you are returned. How fared your search? Good, here you go.
My medallion! You found it!
I did not expect that voice.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak, but we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy. His name was Artbert.
Oh.
And he was my friend.
Ardbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood. Him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
I have a feeling he heard it. Aww. I'm sure our bird knows how you feel. Yeah.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Il Meg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
I don't know.
No, Minfilia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
Yeah, what is she gonna do? Go, go.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Alrighty. Well, I guess that's it for today. We're gonna face Titania in the next part. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye bye!